Welcome to the Paranormal Zone. In this episode, I'm going to be giving you a new definition of friends. We all have friends. Friends we laugh with, friends we talk to, confide in, share sadness with, laughter and joy, and the list goes on. And when we hang out, we visit each other's homes, have a drink or two, share a meal, or we go to trendy places like bars, clubs, etc. But how many of us have friends that are formless, that are spirits? And where do we go? How many of us go hang out in cemeteries and waterfalls where there are spirits and unusual energies? In this episode, I will introduce you to a friend of mine whom I have recently met, who will introduce me to his friends from the other side. The Paranormal Zone. My name is Lee Kim and I am your host. Today we're going to be covering an episode called My Friends from the Other Side. And I have with me Mr. Augustine Torwin Singh,
Yes.
specialist in ghost research. Right, so let's get to know Augustine a bit more. How long, or was it from childhood, that you realized you have this special gift of being able to connect and see the beings from the other side?
Actually, I have the ability since young.
And how did you communicate this?
During that period of time, actually, I'm pretty scared. Never communicate actually. But when I was young, I really can see in human form, especially those relatives who are passed away.
Did you ever tell your parents or anything like that?
Yes, I did.
Did they send you to a doctor?
No.
Did they understand, or did you just after a while stop telling people?
They always said, don't say such thing. There's no such thing. So it's automatically the thing is.
You know, I find it
Yeah.
amazing. They don't believe when someone tells them something real, but they go and believe what they show in the movies when it's not real. I mean, okay, excuse me, yeah? So when did you reconnect with this gift?
Until when I came to West, then only I started, especially when my mother-in-law
Passed away.
passed away
When was this?
in 2004.
Okay.
Within that periods of time, within 1 month, I always see spirit. Those stay around my place that going to pass away, and then I will tell my family, said, okay, 2-3 days from now, definitely someone will pass away. How do you know?
Hold on.
Yes.
You actually see
Yes.
the spirit of somebody
yeah.
before
Yeah.
that person passes
Yes,
away.
Yes. Most of my family members don't believe.
Don't want to listen.
Yes.
I mean,
don't
it's
believe,
not, I guess it's really not easy to tell them,
Yes,
you know what,
exactly.
you're going to die in 3 days.
Yes, and because of that, so I start to search on the internet. What exactly spirit? What is goes on? And then what happened after we die? But the first thing I saw is the demonology.
Which always
Yes.
paints or puts the spirit in a very bad, negative
Yes.
light. Okay.
I believe is that when a person pass away, we don't lose anything other than the physical body. Our memory, our intelligence retain.
Mean that you believe in reincarnation.
Definitely.
How did you manage to convert your natural gift and your curiosity and make it into a science, and now that you are a certified ghost researcher?
Beginning, of course, very difficult to start. We attach to certain beliefs. Okay, or very our culture, our beliefs, our religion. These three combination sometimes can grasp us to until we die. That we cannot let the belief to remove it.
It puts limitations
Yes.
and opportunities for the
Yes.
mind to expand. Yeah.
I tested many beliefs, also culture and religion teaching. Never find any what we call the bad spirit. That is according to us. Okay, if we know how to respect others, people equally will respect us.
And I think that is applicable not just only to the spirit world. I
Yes,
think even in the
exactly.
human
Yes.
world. I mean,
Yeah.
you mutual respect.
Yes.
You want respect, you show respect. You know
Yes.
what I mean? You can't just say, I insist, I demand to have
Yeah.
respect, and you don't behave in a respectful manner. I think it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Okay, so can you just tell me a little bit, what are some of your favorite places?
Any place we can conduct anytime.
So for the purpose of our audience, can you just tell me, where are you going to be taking me for this episode?
Okay, today we are going to the Tihayun, the waterfall, and then after that we go to the cemetery.
Hi, now that you've met Augustine, earlier he mentioned that there are some places he likes more than other places. Well, right now we are at Air Terjun Titihayun, which means Titihayun Waterfall. This is a location in Kedah, northern Malaysia. We're going to walk across a bridge and then we're going toward the waterfall. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen in there, but I can assure you it's going to be very interesting because we're going to be meeting a community of special beings. So stay tuned, stay with me, and we're going to go in now. Shall we?
Yes, come.
I like this bridge. Doing, doing. So there are practices that people have to follow when they enter this kind of locations,
Yeah.
which is
This is the same respect and reverence.
this is like a tourist attraction place.
Yes.
So most of the time people don't come for research, right?
Yeah.
Except you.
Yes.
And why is it you like this place?
I realized that the spirit here already accepted me being part of their own community. Okay, this is the place. Still there's a track. And here got another track, so we can, normally I will set up my camera that side. Okay, and then I always waiting around here. Just standing up here, spirit don't bother how many people standing around. As long as I invited them and they will come.
So they're not shy.
They're not shy.
Okay, all right.
So we are going to set up.
If you put too near, does it mean that the friends will come up really close to the camera?
It will be out of the frame.
So are we expecting the friends from the other side to look like human form?
The form is called the human ecto. You can see like a mist.
They come in a mist form, as
Yeah.
in like,
You can see they will walk like human, and then after that
Doing-
they will appear floating and come down, then walk. Can you imagine?
okay. And this is the community of beings that you talk about.
Yes.
What are they called?
This one is what we call the local says is orang bunian.
Orang Bunian.
Yes.
Okay. What would be an equivalent in English so that
In equivalent, they call it elves. Okay, so basically our things already set up.
okay?
So we are going to greet them first.
We're gonna, okay.
Okay. Greetings everyone. we are here tonight. Oh, here is we don't speak English.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oke, selamat malam. Sekali lagi pada malam ini kami berada di tempat ini untuk buat rekaman bersama dengan rakan-rakan yang ingin buat kajian. Jadi saya menjemput tuan-tuan dan puan-puan bersama saya, bersama kami pada malam ini. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Okay. So we can switch off our light here and then we can move that side.
Okay, so at this point, Augustine has made his greetings and informed the spirits and the beings, the orang bunian, why we're here. At this point, we're going to cut off the lights and let the show begin. Lights on.
36 minutes should be okay.
Can we have a look?
Normally at home then can review.
Alright, well, Augustine and I are done here at Titi Hayun waterfall, and we're now packing up, and it has been interesting, and we'll probably be going to somewhere else a little bit more interesting, like Mr. Augustine had earlier said. We're going to go and shoot at the cemetery, so I'm going to see you there. Hello and welcome to the Paranormal Zone. I am here outside the cemetery in Sungai Petani. I'm really excited. Actually, I'm scared, but anyways, okay. He's here and we're gonna have a good show. I'll see you later. Come on.
We choose this place. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
My favorite spot is this area. Only this area.
This area. Why?
When I come to this place, the spirit is always accept me. I feel there's a peace within the cemetery. That's the good thing of this area. Of course, in this area also, I have experience being chased away.
That they don't want you there?
Yes.
How do they show you?
Okay, normally if they don't like you, they will send a kind of feelings. Normally the feelings is being scared. If we suddenly have that kind of feelings, then we have to immediately tell them.
So do we tell them now?
Okay, now we can tell them.
What do we say?
So we do the proper way. Okay, greetings everyone. In peace and in light to all of you. Thank you and forgive us for intruding your place. Tonight we come here just to document your existence being a spirit. Let others know that life is continued. So tonight we will have at least 1 hour investigation, 1 hour recording. I will use a CCTV tonight. 10 minutes from now we will start our actual investigation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the camera is ready.
All right, the time is now 12:45.
and Augustine has just set up the CCTV and the camera and everything. And the crew is going to be dispersing further away, and the lights will be off so that we will be able to capture whoever the friends would like to cooperate in this episode. Okay, so it's gonna be dark, and stay tuned. Hi, this section of location at the cemetery is concluded. Augustine is now packing up his equipment. It was really amazing because they were around. They were around and I heard the sound. I was talking to Augustine the whole time and there was no sense of fear at all. And then suddenly I brought up a particular subject matter, which was the noise. I said, you know, there's so much motorbike noise. And I said, and then Augustine was saying yes. And I said, you know, this is a typical man-made problem. Immediately when this subject matter was talked about, the temperature dropped to 16 degrees.
16. In the back.
I know. Because it was 23 now, it's 16. Oh my God.
16.
So, and Augustine had explained to me, paranormal activity, when it happens, the temperature in the environment will drop. And I was sitting this way with half my body this side and this side. This side of my body, the temperature dropped. I could feel the coldness. Oh, yeah. I can feel.
Very cool, pretty
Yes.
cool.
And it's very different, huh?
Yes, some great
Both sides.
difference.
Wow. And then there was a particular sound. Even though we were talking and the traffic was going, it just went tsk, tsk, tsk. It just went on and it would stop for a while. And then when I complained about the motorbikes again, it would start tsk, tsk, tsk. I noticed that sound. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that whoever was with us agreed with us that it is noisy. It was not scary at all, even though temperature dropped and I could hear the sound and I could feel their presence. It was not scary at all. Maybe it's because I didn't come with the intention of causing any scare themselves. And really, thank you very much everyone for a great cooperation and to make this entire 1 hour to have been very exciting for myself. And of course, thank you to Augustine, who has guided me to actually use my senses to experience what was going on around me.
Hi, the time has come to share the findings of what we caught on camera before we conclude this episode. Before I do that, I wish to express my gratitude to my friends from the other side. If not for them, there'll be nothing to see. Now, let me see. Let's go back to the waterfall. You will see in the footage a figure. For your sake, I'll say human-like figure, but you know it's not human. Coming from the bottom left of the camera. The next two scenes are taken from the cemetery. First is a mist that goes across from the bottom left of the screen towards the middle. The last scene you will see is the one where there is a white light or a white shadow that goes around the perimeter of the screen. Now that you've seen the 3 scenes, what are they? I don't know. What do you think? Like I always say, what you see may not be real, and what is real, you may not see.